John off the tee. Cart sounded like Matt first. Pushed it out right. 155 yards. John is up again. He needs to hit it 530 yards. Sounded pretty good contact. Really flew well. Slight draw. Right at the pin. That's a 220-yard shot plus. Now John is 300 yards away. He's knocked off quite a bit of the distance. Decent contact, but just a absolute duck hit left. High, hard left. 155 yards. Because it was definitely 500 and something. Rob is 276 out. He's trying to hit driver from the fairway. He's hit a brilliant drive to get here. Let's see what happens. He's hit it hard, pulled it, but came back with a very nice fade to make it on line. Carried to 30, rolling out to 37 yards out. He's not happy because he wanted to be in range. All right, John tackling this par 5. He's now 163 out. That was thuddish on contact. Pretty short. Hit it 60 yards. He's going to be up again. Just 104 yards away. He's got it just where he wants it. That's good contact. Traditional John draw. I think yardage is going to be about right. A little long. 113 with the draw a little left. Rob finds himself just outside the scoring zone. 37 yards. My favorite number, by the way. 37. It's going to be just a short little knock. Let's see what we have here. He's hit it the right direction, the right line. Did he measure it correctly? Lands right at the hole, is going to roll past. Hit it 50 yards, all said and done. Certainly right at the pin. John Russell, scoring shot from 18 yards. The teeing up, which obviously happens a lot in golf. Sounded heavy, but flew okay. He's hit it way short. Might have been a quad. Rob Bateman trying to score. Little David Bowie in the background. Scoring shot. Early indications good. Just short. Probably a par. Just a par. Rob Bateman driving. Tough par 4, 410 yards away. The serious moonlight. Started well. Again, a little bit of a pull and a little fade to get it right back on line. 240. That fade cost some yardage, but he adroitly handles it to control the line. Now on the tee, John Russell. He's chosen 3-wood. That's good contact.
That was good.
Just a heavy draw. Heavy draw. Goes 150. With that drive, John's whittled the hole down to a manageable 267 yards for his second shot. And we've seen the same golf shot. Decent contact, low, heavy draw, rolls out in the fairway. It's going to go about 170 yards. Hello, 180. Leaving a manageable 77 yards remaining. Rob Bateman's second shot, he's 171 yards out, just 1 foot downhill, so it's going to play flat. Hits it thin, sounded like. A little bit of a pull and slight draw. Might work out for him, though. Yardage was well managed. Rolls out even closer to the pin. Looks like he'll end up 13 yards away. John Russell's meticulous whittling away at this hole continues. We find him 68 yards away. Middle of the fairway. He's at a low little punch. Lands about 30 yards short. Let's see if it runs up close. Keep going. It's going to be decent, folks. It's tight. It's tight. Almost hit the pin. Rolls out past the pin 9 yards. Now 11 yards. He gave that a real shot, folks. It almost went in. Brian Ridge just had a bad bogey. Giving new life to Rob Bateman here. He could get it down to one stroke with a birdie here. He's got a pretty good opportunity. We're also enjoying Jack White. Maybe the Raconteurs. Steady as she goes, an excellent golf song. He's hit it right at it, just short. I think it's going to be a par. This part is. John Russell has a theoretical chance here to par. Scoring shot, 50 yards. He's hit it a little long. Earned a double bogey. Hole number 16, 3 holes to play. 377, a manageable hole. Wind usually makes this hole longer, but today I think it's going to be a calm condition. Rob Bateman with his trusty driver. So again, hits it hard, good contact, pull with a fade to bring it back mostly online. Trades the distance for accuracy with that little DJ cut. 244 is the full carry. Now time for John Russell to manhandle this 377 yards, 16th hole at the old course, St. Andrews. He's chosen 3-wood again. This close stance. Consider that pretty good contact. Started well right, but with the draw. He's teasing with the OB. Road. Hello, road. Oh, it's decided that's part of the golf course, not OB. He's over the wall. He's found himself downtown St. Andrews for his second shot. Now set up for a second shot, 214 yards away. I think he's done himself a little bit of justice. Again, a big hook. About a 190-yard shot, leaving him 34 yards, and hopefully a finishing shot from there. Rob Bateman, after a solid drive, is 133 yards out. Probably wedge, maybe 9 for Rob. Looks good at setup. Started a little right. I think yardage looks pretty good. Carry of 125 and sat, leaving him 14 yards. A lot of disappointed patrons here. We thought John would be inside the range to score. He's not. Now he just has to hit a little punched 34 yards. He plays his low running shot. That's going to be probably pretty good. Just skirts a sand trap, rolls it up on the green, and rolled out pretty bad. 20 yards. Unfortunate, just a fast down grain shot. But he will be in range now at 26 yards. All right, now we have John inside the scoring range. Trying to improve upon his 31 above par. Doesn't seem happy about the golf shot. Good news, it didn't register, so I think he gets to do it again. I'm guessing with his disappointment, it was a good answer that it didn't register. Here we go again. That's a lot of assy as well, but registered. Rob Bateman trails just by 2 strokes, but holes are running out. This is the 16th, so we've got 2 after this. He's got a chance at birdie. He's got to put it really tight, though. It's 14 yards away, firing at the yellow. I think it's going a little left and a little long. Yeah, it's a mistimed bogey. And the lack of mulligans is going to be a disappointment for Rob Bateman. Rob Bateman now down 3 with 2 to go. Road hole, certainly an opportunity here. If he pars or birdies, he's going to gain strokes. Chosen driver. Don't think he likes it. Ugh, he's got his traditional fade. That's going to be a problem. He's hit a building. He's on a building. They're not going to let him play from there, folks. All right, I think John's getting the hang of this. We're on the 17th hole. He's 33 strokes on the wrong side of par, but I feel like he's going to finish strong. Hello, low, strong draw. It's going to be in play. Rob Bateman has recovered his golf ball from a local living room. Returned to the tee where he'll be hitting 3. Just by body language, he feels better about it, but that thing's fading a little bit. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fairway. 240 yards, center of the fairway with that nice cut. John Russell, 289. Left himself a bit of a poke here on his second shot. He's gonna push with a draw right on line. It's gonna roll out. He'll leave himself just about 130 yards to remain. Not a real good big chance. All right, Rob Bateman kind of needs to hold this out from 218. He's just the man to do it, though. Steps with confidence. Put his favorite clubs out of his bag. Rescue 3. Consider that good contact. Sliding a little bit to the right. Right yardage. He'll be on the road. Callaway might rethink the purchase of Topgolf because they've declared that OB, that is not out of bounds. That is a shot that is in play, but for Rob, they called it out of bounds, and unfortunately, he's back to 218 yards away. This one he's hit better, just slightly right. Lands short of the green, rolls up on the green, and then just off and on the road, and we'll see if it's screwed in this time. Out of bounds. We're going to see Rob in a bad mood in a second. Rob is going to be the master of a 218-yard shot. He's had 3 of them in a row. I recommend not wagering him from 218. He's pulled this one left. I think it's going to be alive. Good news. It's not on the green, but it's also not out of bounds. 24 yards away from the hole. John Russell, 127 yards. John's going to roll it to maybe in range, 30, couple of yards. 33 yards. We'll see how friendly Topgolf is with his next shot. It's for par. He's in range. He's got a theoretical chance at par, a likely chance at a double bogey.
Are you extending any more time today?
I think we will. Actually, you could bring the damage at your leisure as well. While working our bill aspects of the game, John has hit it short right for his 17th double bogey. We've got our last drive for John Russell, the famed St. Andrews 18th hole. Lines up well, looks confident, brings it back brilliantly. Hits a little single up the middle. I don't think any infielder was going to get that. And it bounced over the little creek. Now Rob Bateman on 18. That last hole, the match is over. We still will get our picture taken on the little bridge. Hard not to do that, even though Rob's played this course several times with driver. That ball is officially in play. Hit it hard, but way left. It's the smart play on this hole. $250 yards. 125 yards away. With time winding down, we're at 3 minutes. I don't think we're going to finish. John Russell, 205 yards away. He's hit it high and to the right. Appreciate all swing thoughts here. That's why we're doing this today. Try to improve our golf game. Tips from Rob will be welcome. If they're useful, they'll give you $50 per good tip. 125 yards, 6 feet uphill. Looks like well-struck ball, straight flight, but right of the pin. Yardage is well measured. 122 yards, 8 yards away from the hole. Very good chance at a birdie, maybe with a good shot of birdie. A lock for par, I think. John Russell now with time now down to 1 minute, 46 seconds. We got to hustle. He's 103 yards out. He's in the hotel room of Tom and Heather Dallin where they stayed. He's just inbound somehow. He's hit the ball left and low.
That wasn't out of bounds.
Sure should have been out of bounds. 24 yards away. We're going to impress him to hit with a expedience. 22 yards. John for par. We're down with 1 minute and 15 seconds. I mean, this is really coming down to it. It's either finish or spend another $35 at the overpriced Top Golf on a Saturday. He's hit the ball well. One of his best shots at the yellow. It's near the center. Come on and celebrate, folks. Only a bogey. With 35 seconds remaining. Ridge, by the way, of course, capped off a fine round with a par on 18. Tap in, little par. Almost had the birdie. Rob Bateman, 21 seconds. 20, 19. 18, 17, taking all the time in the world for no reason. He's hit it, looks right. Yardage good, line bad, par is where he'll end up. Overall, quite the golfer, Rob Bateman, folks.